MrYorkieLoverFitness.com.
Today I'm continuing on with filming all the locations that were used in the actual Karate Kid movie because this was inspired to me by the new Cobra Kai series, which I highly recommend. And today we will be checking out Ali's house in Encino. Now, I went up there today and it's actually in Encino Hills. This is one of only two actual locations in the movie that is where it says it is. That says she lives in Encino, and she actually did live in Encino Hills, and that's where this house is located. So I parked my vehicle, then I walked my way up, and you could see it up ahead as we get closer. And I have to say, it's a very nice neighborhood. It's out in the middle of nowhere. If you did not have an address, you would not find this place. So I will put the address in the description down below. So any of you Karate Kid fans want to check out the house for yourself and get a picture with it. So as it comes into play, I mean, it's so recognizable. And what's really interesting, one of the stories is Elizabeth Shue, the woman that played, the actress that played Ali. She said that the lady that showed up that day for the shoot, or that night for the shoot, to play her mother, actually showed up in a Rolls Royce. And the producers end up using that Rolls Royce in the scene in the movie, which is kind of cool. So there it is, and you got the beautiful mountain behind it, and every house in this neighborhood is almost as big as this, if not bigger. As you can see, it's another perfect day in Los Angeles. The weather was like 80 degrees. It's beautiful out. So look at that house, man. It's crazy. And they said that the producer said they picked this house because it looked pretentious, and that's the way they want to represent Ali and her parents. And another funny story is the way Daniel LaRusso's mother is driving him to pick his date up in that horrible looking broken down vehicle. I could totally relate to that. When I was going to I remember my first year going to junior high, and my stepmother would drive me to school, and we had like a beat up car like that, and it was just so embarrassing. And you'd ask, I'd say, please park around the corner, and she'd like, I don't have time for this, just get out. And she'd literally pull up right at the middle entrance of the school, and I just get out. And I did that for about the first month of seventh grade. Then I learned to find the bus route and started taking a bus to school so I can avoid that embarrassment, the embarrassment that Daniel LaRusso had to go through. You see that car right there. So this is from the actual movie, this clip right here. And this is what the house looks like today in 2018. Yeah, look at, like, pretty much nothing's changed. It looks like, I mean, you still have the big stairwell going up, the big doors. It's pretty cool. And I wonder, I'm not sure, but I wonder if this house has been used in other movies, or was it just so recognizable from the Karate Kid that they decided not to use it in any other movies. And I also wonder, I mean, no one was home, but I also wonder, I was tempted to knock on the door just to see, if the owners were there and if they were the original owners that had rented out the movie or rented out the house for the movie. But like I said, there's no cars in the driveway, so I decided not to do that. Yeah, just a beautiful neighborhood. And like I said, this whole area was just beautiful. And it's above Ventura Boulevard, and most places above Ventura Boulevard are for the higher upper class people that live there. So if you want to check this out, like I said, I'll put the address in the description down below. And the reason, like, I'm visiting all these locations is because of this here. The new Cobra Kai series that started last week. It's a 10-episode series. I highly recommend you checking it out. The first 2 episodes are free. Then you need a YouTube Red membership to watch it afterwards, but they have a free 1-month trial of YouTube Red, and there's other benefits with YouTube Red too, that you can watch any YouTube video without ads. You can actually watch videos offline. So there's a lot of benefits to it, but I mean, the main benefit for me was to watch the rest of this Cobra Kai series, which I highly recommend. And I'm going to continue bringing you the other filming locations for the original Karate Kid movie, and some were even used in Cobra Kai when they're using Cobra Kai. I'll show where they're used and stuff. So go ahead and subscribe if you're not already subscribed. Leave any comments or suggestions down below in the comment section, and I will catch you guys in the next video.